Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Back again to drink tea.
Yeah.
Today we're going to drink the 2020 Yunnan sourcing Shu Bai Cha raw pour tea cake, which is a 2020 pressing, but part of our aged as Mao Cha series. So this particular one is the 2014 spring Camellia Taliensis, aka kind of white pekoe varietal from Jinggu.
Yeah.
And it's been aged in Jinggu, so 2014 spring, so 6 years it's been aged.
Yeah.
And anyways, we're gonna drink it. We'll talk a little bit about it. We're probably gonna talk about a bunch of other stuff too, as we usually do. So if you only want to hear about tea, then maybe you should find another video or another channel, because we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we talk a lot. But mostly it's tea.
Mostly. Oh, I'm ready. This is our second tea for the day. The first tea we had, I really needed it to wake me up.
Look.
Nice.
I can smell the...
Yeah, this one has a really nice aroma. It's very...
strong.
Yeah, very aromatic.
Powerful.
Tea. Nice tea soup.
Not
dark like the Wuliang, the 2007 Wuliang that we drank, but
it's
obviously it's not nearly as... It's got about half the age of that one. Actually less. No, half. More about half.
That is 2007.
Yeah.
This is 2014.
2014.
Smell like hot air.
Oh, you mean I got too close?
Yeah. This one smells like mushroom.
Yeah. Oh, I find that a lot of raw pour, like that has like a medium, like semi-aged raw pour, has kind of like a mushroom character.
I think it's because they grow in the forest.
Yeah.
Grown in the dirt.
It's interesting since we moved here in like the spring and late spring, early summer, especially after it's been raining. Like living here, I notice a lot of like some very similar to raw pour type smells.
Yeah.
From the plants and the. Whereas when, living in drier places, I never noticed that.
I think that's just the forest.
Yeah.
Dirt. Wild smell.
Lucy's down there grunting. She just...
Hot. Okay, do you want to talk about this is white tea, but it's not like the white tea, not like sun-dried white tea. It's different.
Yeah.
This one is more close, like Pu-erh, raw Pu-erh.
Well, the varietal Camellia Taliensis is different, and it is used a lot in making white tea. And I do believe that a lot of the Yunnan white tea varietals are hybrids of Assamica, pure Assamica and Taliensis. They also call it Da Bai Ya. Or what's the other one? Huang? Da Huang Ya. No.
Da Huang Ya.
No, there's another one in Jinggu that they call...
Yangta. No.
No, Yangta is the village where there's
Yangta Da Bai Cha.
Yeah. Da Bai Cha is often what it's called. Camellia Taliensis.
Just give me feeling just to drink raw Pu-erh, aged raw Pu-erh.
Yeah. It has almost oolong-like sweetness to it though, like a lightly roasted oolong, like a Taiwan oolong. It has some of that sweet character too.
Yeah. This...
I got too close again. Oh yeah. Perfumey Yeah, very nice. The aroma's really good. It's very creamy too. Oily,
Yes.
creamy.
Yeah. A little bit smoky.
Yeah, maybe that's why when I mentioned the roasted oolong, because there is a little bit of that. Almost like a corn roasted.
But it's a little bit, not,
Yeah.
不是很明显.
No, yeah, it's
You
not
can
very.
feel them in your mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
是不是?
probably from the kilgreen, the shaqing,
Yeah.
some smoke, or maybe from storage. Probably not, but possibly.
Not much. I don't think nowadays they don't store, in the
Above the
farmer house.
fire.
Yeah.
In the fire, That's actually one of the other main reasons. The really, really, really smoky Mao Cha, the really, really smoky teas, that was often. I don't come across those anymore. People.
Yeah.
Because especially in Xishuangbanna, the houses have 2 levels in the fires on the bottom level, and then there's kind of a second level where a lot of stuff is kind of like storage.
Yeah.
And the tea growers would store their Mao Cha up there. And of course, back, especially back in the 90s and even early 2000s, I mean, they were cooking with wood fire.
Yeah. But now people building something more professional. When I go to Tea Mountains, they building some 就是阳台 but it's covered with 透明的那种 cover
for doing the
dry,
the sun drying, right?
Yeah.
To keep things from blowing in there. Yeah, so you get less
dust or
right
corn
and people
or
aren't
something.
And people aren't really storing the tea like
They
back
store
in the day.
the tea in the box now. They don't put in the bags.
Well, and smoky is not a desirable thing. I mean, I think some people like it, but generally in China and in Kunming, at least in my experience, really smoky shengpu has never been that's not considered a good thing. So I'm sure.
But now some people do like a little bit smoky from the old teas.
Yeah, it's true. Nostalgia for the they kind of come full circle now, having nostalgia for the Baohexiang that we sell, the Yan. It's I don't know if it's intentionally that he made it intentionally smoky or whether he just found smoky teas. But it's smoky and it was very intentional. Obviously, because of the name Yan Yun, it means smoky rhyme or smoky something. Yeah, an interesting tea if you like smoky.
Yeah.
But anyways, this tea is not smoky. I can't really taste smoke, but
a little bit that feeling, but not much. 不明显.
Very sweet. The good thing about this tea too is how thick it is. It's very, very viscous, very thick.
Yeah.
润.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very soothing, very soft.
And a very easy drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this tea a lot.
Yeah. I drink it a couple times already.
Uh-oh.
Tired again?
Oh my gosh. Did I get you? Did you yawn?
No.
No.
But about.
Yeah, it looked like it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, I got her. It's funny. I can make Lucy yawn too sometimes. Like if I yawn in front of her, she'll totally yawn.
She'll probably just tell you annoying her too loud.
That's true. No, dogs yawn for various reasons. Some of it's to relieve stress. But sometimes they just yawn because they not necessarily stressed, but just to relax them.
Yeah.
As opposed to responding to a particular event.
Lucy, are you there?
She's down there. Nothing like a nice cool floor.
Yeah. She almost burned outside.
Yeah, when you were gone, I was outside. It was so hot, and then Lucy and I both came in, and then she like collapsed down on the floor, and then I was like, I did like kind of the same like next to her, and I was like, oh, this is nice. Nice, cool floor. I burned my nostrils. Just kidding. It's funny. I am actually taller than you.
Really?
But I like to shrink down. I like to hunch over when I drink tea and when I eat. Yeah.
I have to like. Not. You don't need to do that. Just don't do this.
But sometimes that's how I feel.
But that's not good for your bone, right?
No, it's not. There's a lot of things that aren't good for me.
Let's talk more about the tea.
Let's talk more about the tea.
It's really good.
It's really good. You should buy it. I recommend it.
Me too.
Do you recommend any? Which teas do you recommend on your website?
Everything.
I recommend all. People
Yeah.
always ask me, which ones do you recommend? I'm like, all of them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, obviously
think
different
it's
teas
normal.
work better for different people, but it's kind of hard for me to know.
It's normal for people to ask.
It
As
is.
They don't, especially we have, so many different kind. You can't buy everything, But
You can't?
I can't.
It's true.
If I go to the store that have so many different wine, I definitely ask, which one is good. I can't buy every bottle home. There's a lot of money. Also, I don't have space for that.
That's true. It's just hard for me to recommend things for people sometimes because I just don't really, I just don't really know.
But you can always get a sample, right?
It's easier for me to recommend things for people when they've drank some of the teas that we offer already, and then, sometimes I feel like telling people choose a bunch of teas at random that look interesting, and then just drink those, and then let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's hard for me to really recommend sometimes. So then some people mention teas from other tea companies, and I'm like, but I don't know anything about that. I don't know what other. I haven't drank those teas, so. But I do recommend this tea. It's one of my favorites.
It's really very good.
It's really very good.
不要跟着.
不要跟着.
Stop.
Stop. We totally do this. I'm gonna stop now.
Thank you.
We have fun.
我是过来咬它.
For all those people who've been stuck at home for several months with their loved ones. But we actually haven't been. We've only been together now for just over a month.
Yeah.
After being separated for so long.
Yeah. Just the first couple of days,
Whoa.
You push it, I'm here.
That was like buttery. The first few. What?
First couple of days, you're happy I'm here. Then you just.
Well, of course I'm gonna be extra happy for a few days. I mean,
Couple of days.
Okay, so next time you come back, I'm just gonna be like, you never left. It'll just be so I don't want to have give you a feeling like there's better and there's best and then there's better.
Okay, let's stop this conversation. I will never get anywhere. Anyways, you've been very busy doing your work. Me too. I'm busy, but not busy like you. You're a busy man.
I really like that last tea. It's like really sweet and buttery almost.
Look, 这个茶汤也是透亮的。
Yeah.
透亮。
Transparent. Bright and clear. Bright and clear. That's probably a better translation. I just saw a cardinal flying around.
什么
Cardinal. 就是红色的那个.
Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah.
They're loud.
Sometimes. Yeah, they can be really loud. There was one in the tree, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, and it just like was like in the tree, and Lucy was out there, and it was just like making a bunch of noise, and then Lucy was like barking at it, and then it was just like it wouldn't leave.
They
It was just like
fight.
Yeah, and Lucy was just like barking. It was like 2 hours of that, and I went out there and grabbed her and brought her inside, and then I let her out again like 20 minutes later, and the bird was like there still, and Lucy, and then she started up again.
Lucy, don't fight with a bird. 小心烫。我刚刚
She said, "Be careful, don't burn yourself," and then I pretended to burn myself. She will literally tell me, "Be careful, don't burn yourself," drinking tea, and then I'll burn myself right after that.
Then I'm just like, oh, okay, it's not my fault.
It's never your fault if I burn myself drinking
But
tea.
sometimes you pissed off. Like, I burned my mouth.
Well, of course if I burn my mouth, if I burn my mouth, of course I'm gonna be pissed off.
But I'm the only person sitting next to you. If you pissed off, I definitely failed something. And especially, I'm the one serving the tea to you. You burned yourself.
It's not your fault, I promise. In no way could it be your fault.
This dip is very sweet. It's definitely dropped. It's more light sweet.
Yeah. There's a little less complexity now. It's not quite as thick.
茶气也是
Yeah.
做的.
And I'm
Every
like
time I drink a raw water,
sweating.
I'm sweating.
Me too.
I will push a little bit.
Oh. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it quits
Okay.
with the video. Yeah.
Yeah, get a sample try.
Yeah, get a sample try. Hope you enjoyed hearing our little banter back and forth, talking about things. But we like to think of, many of our viewers are repeat viewers and kind of like our friends. So
Yeah.
and some people are our friends that watch. So, anyways, Shu Bai Cha 2020 Yunnan sourcing. 2014 spring tea from Jinggu, pressed in March of this year, 2020. Get a sample, try it, good stuff. I recommend it.
Yeah, me too.
It's one of the few teas that I recommend.
Not really.
I'm kidding.
Every tea we have is we choose, and I think it's good.
That's true.
So
thank you, and
take care.
see you on the next
see
one.
you.